Hello and welcome to Narayana Eyes. Now, Bangladesh is witnessing a fierce public fight between two of its most prominent figures, former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus. The tension between them has gone beyond political differences, with Sheikh Hasina accusing Yunus of involvement in genocide against minorities. Now, this escalating battle between the two is shaking the political foundations of Bangladesh. Now, Hasina recently mounted a sharp attack on Yunus, accusing him of worsening political unrest in Bangladesh. Her comments were not limited to mere political critique but included severe charges of Yunus' alleged role in the persecution of religious minorities, especially the Hindus. Hasina even accused Yunus of being complicit in genocidal acts against these minority communities, particularly during Bangladesh War of Independence. Now, Hasina's allegations come as part of broader political struggle. Over the years, Yunus has grown increasingly vocal in his criticism of Sheikh Hasina's governance, particularly her authoritarian tendencies and suppression of opposition. Yunus, who has an international reputation for his work in microfinance, is now being portrayed by Hasina as a political adversary threatening the stability of the country. Now, at its core, the dispute between Hasina and Yunus is about power and influence. While Yunus is seen by many as a voice for civil society, Sheikh Hasina pursues him as a political rival. Yunus, who once enjoyed the global spotlight for his work with Grameen Bank, has become a significant critic of Hasina's regime. His involvement in politics, while not official, has made him a formidable figure for the Bangladeshi Prime Minister. As Yunus continues to challenge Hasina's approach to governance, the question arises: is Yunus a true reformist, or is he simply another politician trying to influence the political landscape of Bangladesh? Now, from India's perspective, the rising tensions in Bangladesh are being watched closely. India shares deep cultural, political, economic ties with the eastern neighbor, that is Bangladesh. Now, stability in Bangladesh is crucial for regional security, and India is concerned about the ongoing political instability. While India refrains from direct involvement in Bangladesh's internal affairs, it keeps a keen eye on developments, particularly when they touch upon human rights and the treatment of religious minorities like Hindus. The growing allegations against Yunus are also significant from a diplomatic point of view. Yunus has enjoyed significant international acclaim, and his ties with global institutions have often drawn attention in India as well. Now, how these political tensions play out could have broader implications for the region, especially in the context of India's efforts to improve ties with Bangladesh and its political leadership. Globally, the reaction to the Hasina-Yunus dispute is mixed. On one hand, some international bodies and human rights organizations have expressed concern over the accusations, particularly those related to the persecution of minorities. On the other hand, many foreign governments, particularly in the West, continue to view Yunus as a beacon of social entrepreneurship and are skeptical of Hasina's claims. The international community remains divided over who is to be believed in this complex political standoff. The unfolding crisis in Bangladesh offers valuable lessons for other developing and transitioning countries. The most important takeaway is the need for strong democratic institutions and the protection of civil liberties. When power is concentrated in the hands of one leader or a small group, political conflict often leads to instability. Now, Bangladesh's current situation highlights the dangers of suppressing opposition voices and ignoring dissenting opinions. Moreover, the crisis underscores the importance of managing the relationship between civil society and government. Figures like Yunus, who have the ability to influence global opinion, can quickly become political symbols. Now, how a government handles such figures can either reinforce or undermine its legitimacy. For other developing nations, particularly in South Asia and Africa, Bangladesh's example serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of political polarization. Now, as these countries transition to more democratic forms of governance, ensuring checks and balances will be very crucial in maintaining stability. So, all in all, in conclusion, we can say that the tension between Sheikh Hasina and Muhammad Yunus is more than just a domestic issue for Bangladesh. It is a reflection of the broader challenges facing developing nations in today's globalized world, especially where internal politics often have far reaching consequences for both regional and global stability. So, the key lesson here is the importance of maintaining democratic values and the protection of minorities in the face of rising political tensions.